Greetings, wise ones. This is Melissa from 8th House Wisdom, here with a February pre-Valentine's video to talk about the Venus and Mars Cosmic Lovers Slow Dance in the Sky that will be taking place from now up until mid-May. This is a really important time for all relationships, specifically love relationships. And this is one of the major influences that will set this energy signature apart in 2022 from 2020 and 2021. So without further ado, I want to jump right into the content here because it's juicy and really fun to explore. At the end of January, Mars and Venus made a special configuration in the sky. They, as planets, represent the feminine, which is Venus, and the masculine, which is Mars, energies of the Zodiac. Hence, the six symbols for men and women that we use today are also the same symbols that we use in astrology to represent those two planets. Astrologically, Venus is your sense of romance, what attracts you. It also relates to how and where you make money in your life. Where Mars is your sense of desire, how you initiate things, your energy, your drive, and your sexuality. These two planets got their names, their current day names, from the Greek god and goddess, Venus and Mars, also known as Aries and Aphrodite in Roman terms, and the mythology that goes along with those two gods in either context, which, to be clear, is based on Egyptian lore. But nonetheless, the myth related to both of those is that they are eternal lovers who have had ups and downs within their relationship, but always seem to find a way to come back together. Which is one of the reasons why I think they named these two planets after these gods, specifically related to the mythology and that particular tie-in. When we look at how to apply that in real life, in not only zodiac order, but solar system order, we have Venus as the next planet inward from Earth, and Mars as the next planet outward. So, as the Earth goes on its journey, Venus and Mars are never really far behind. All planets move around our solar system, and within our solar system are the known portions of the zodiac that determine what sign we are, what our zodiac sign is, as well as what season we're in and what the energetic influence will be. So, with these two planets being in that kind of position, it makes total sense with Venus and Mars to the right and left of Earth. Why we would use them symbolically as a representation of man and woman, with Earth in the middle as a sense of connection. That brings the information related to what this particular time is into even more relevance. Venus and Mars have gone conjunct in the sky. And when I say conjunct, that means these two planets have moved together in the same sign. When Venus is conjunct Mars while transiting or moving through the zodiac, this is a universal marker for the start of a new relationship cycle and a new sense of energy to go along with it. It's important to note that this conjunction only happens once every 2 years. So it becomes a bit of a rebirth for when new relationships with a cosmic lover's quality begin to initiate. And because this particular portion of the cycle is unique, it makes relationships and partnerships started during this particular period of time very similar to that of the energy signature of a new moon. New moons are initiations and starts, and so they offer a new beginning for us, and that is what happens in the joining of Mars and Venus together. Additionally, it's important to note that both of these planets only ever retrograde every 18 months, and they go in what is known as a 8-year cycle, revisiting the same place in the sky again and again. So we have just ended a Venus retrograde period as of January 29th. We are now in a shadow period up until March 3rd. This particular action will link back to 8 years ago when Venus was retrograding in the exact same spot, activating issues related to what we may have going on right now. And both of these planets do this, which is another unique feature about them. What's important to note is that we are in a very powerful period of time for relationships of all kinds. And in particular, our sense of energy, our drive, and the balance of the divine feminine and masculine are all being affected because of the dance of Venus and Mars in the sky right now. So to get into more particulars, Venus and Mars will be dancing with each other through 3 signs and 3 houses. We have Capricorn, the 10th house of career and public image. We have Aquarius, the house of community, friends, and wishes. Pisces, the 12th house of retreats, secrets, institutions, and psychic connections. And again, this dance began on January 24th when Mars entered Capricorn, and it will end on May 2nd when one of the lovers leaves the sign to move into Aries. To go back to Venus retrograde, as I said, we retrograde around the same portion of the sky every 8 years. And we will kick up issues there. But we are currently in the post-shadow of Venus retrograde. So with Venus retrograde being done, it is okay to start new relationships and make any high-ticket purchases and invest, as long as we are aware of and careful of any residual energies coming from things that we started between November 18th and December 19th, when Venus was in its retrograde, was in pre-shadow. Issues around that time may require some kind of closure or final resolution. Another important thing for us to note is that this Venus-Mars dance will include 4 new moons and 4 full moons. And will end with the first solar and lunar eclipses of 2022, as well as the first ones activating the new nodal axis of Scorpio and Taurus, which are 2 signs that are ruled by Venus and Mars, and are also the 2 new points that the moon will be traveling through for yet another 18-month cycle. This is a really powerful time for aligning to true soulmate love, not just romantically, but with our families. It's a really important time to make new friends and connections. They're going to be coming for us everywhere and with everyone. It is also a great period of time to resume thinking about major plans, because all planets are direct right now, even though we're going through this shadow period with Venus. So there isn't the same kind of logjam of energy. And this is a wonderful alignment for attracting true love, while the cosmic lovers dance in the sky. During this period of time, you will have learned a lot of emotional, relationship, and love lessons from the Mars retrograde that we had in Aries in 2020, and of the closeout of this recent Venus retrograde. So now we're going to be able to embrace the close of this dance in May, with the sun and the moon being bathed in final Venusian and Martian energies through the Taurus and Scorpio eclipses. They're going to give us an opportunity to awaken our gained wisdom and release any past hurts. So, with the start of the Lunar New Year that happened on February 1st, it's my recommendation that we try to use this 4-month period, 3 to 4 month period, to really work with the new moons to initiate something new, loving, and relationship oriented in each one of the houses and the energy that it represents. Remembering that the February new moon is in Aquarius and is about innovation. The March new moon is in Pisces, about imagination. And April is going to give us what we call a black moon. So we will get 2 new moons in this month. The Aries new moon of inspiration as on the first day of the month, and the Taurus new moon solar eclipse on the last day of the month, April 30th, which is focusing on values. You want to look at your chart to see where Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces all fall in what houses, so that you can get more specificity as to how this energy signature will impact you directly. But know that these new moons will bring with them bright and shiny new soul connections. And that these full moons during this period will bring with them transformation and really great expansion in existing connections. It's my hope that Venus and her dance with her eternal lover, Mars, will return to you what you have lost, reconnect you to ancient lucrative talents that could fill your life with passion and abundance, and that it brings you grace, beauty, and love in the days ahead. I will be following up this video to talk more about aspects of astrology and love with a second part, which will talk about karmic love and the role that the sun, moon, and our ascendant play with the outer planets, because this has been an ode to Venus and Mars. And if you are looking to get a love relationship reading, get a free copy of your chart, or get a lighter version of astrology, a prepared report to get more insight in an area of your life, please head over to my website. The link is below. www.8thehousewisdom.com, where I have all of those things in addition to the 2022 Stellar Year Blueprint, which is a wonderful additional overlay of information to think about how this amazing dance of the cosmic lovers in the sky will translate into your energy funds and your love relationship trajectory for 2022. I hope that this information has been useful for you, and until next time, sending you lots of light and love, wise one.